Ayer fue un día muy especial. Muy especial, ¿por qué? Porque fue el aniversario del ataque terrorístico que hubo en Nueva York. Hace 9 años, aproximadamente a las 8:35, el primer avión tocó la torre, donde más de 3,000 personas murieron en ese ataque terrorístico, y fue algo muy difícil. Yo sé que todos ustedes lo vieron. ¿Ustedes vieron hace 9 años? ¿Hace 9 años vieron eso? Dios me permitió poder ir a Nueva York en 2002. Le estaba contando al brother que el Señor me permitió ir a Nueva York. Yo oraba, pastor. Yo oraba y le decía, Señor, yo quiero ir a esa ciudad. Y cada vez, check this out, cada vez que I'm going to try to do it bilingual, so I'm going to be switching back and forth. That's for you, sister. Okay. You know, every time I would see the city of New York, you know, on the TV, you know, I would claim it. And I would say, I'm going to be there one of these days. One of these days I'm going to be there. You know, I'm going to get there. And, you know, some of the guys back then, you know, in the band, they would kind of look at me kind of weird. I'll be like, they don't even have a CD. You want to be over there? You know, it's crazy. But the Lord opened the doors, and we were there. We got there 2002. A little bit after what had happened. And I was telling my brother that it was, wow, a sight to see. Especially, we got a tour. We were able to get a tour. And, you know, we wanted to see the scenery, and we wanted to see the Statue of Liberty, and, you know, Times Square, and different little things like that. And we got a tour, and then the tour took us to Ground Zero. And I'll tell you something, you know, I have never felt like I felt right there, that place, at that very moment. I have never felt that ever again. I felt the spirit of death so strong in that place. You could even smell, and it was a sight to see how you see these enormous towers come down, you know, and you see how many lives were changed. I think the whole world was changed, you know. And fue una cosa muy triste. Y yo recuerdo en esos tiempos, la palabra de Dios estaba siendo predicada fuertemente. Yo recuerdo que en esos tiempos las iglesias empezaron a llenar. I remember when I came back to San Antonio, the church where I was at, people started coming to the church a lot, and the place started getting full, that the pastor decided to do several services because it started growing, because the people started coming. You know, they see our brother earlier today, I was telling him that when we were over there, you know, the people had 2 things that you got out of them. Number one, at that time, they were, I don't know, they were angry. The people from New York, they were angry. And of course, you could understand their situation. Their city has been attacked, and they were angry. You know, when you would ask for something, you know, and they would know that you were not from there, they will ignore you, or they'll, you know, talk to you very rudely. And And that was one of the things, you know. The other thing was that they had a fear. They had lots of fear. You know, the people there everywhere were with fear. Tenían miedo, you know, because they didn't know that another plane, or they didn't know if there was a bomb, or they didn't know if something was going to happen. You know, the whole nation was in fear, you know, especially in New York. They had a lot of fear. And those are the two things that I got. And I know that's the reason why. That's the reason why a lot of people started going to the church. Porque tenían miedo. Tenían miedo. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know where to turn. You know? Can you imagine? Ellos no sabían, y yo creo que nosotros tampoco no sabíamos, que en esa mañana ellos iban a morir. La gente que murió. You know? And that's something that you and I, we must think. Que la Biblia dice que el hombre muere una vez y después de la muerte es el juicio. Y uno tiene que estar pensando, estoy bien con Dios, estoy listo, estoy listo. Y yo sé que esa gente que murieron, ellos no sabían imagínese usted en el avión, cómo iban esa gente que estaban en el avión. Ellos no sabían, ellos abordaron el avión porque ellos pensaban, bueno, yo voy a ir a mi destination, yo voy a llegar a mi destination. Besaron a sus queridos, bye bye, and said, I'll be back later on tonight. Just going to go to work. Not knowing that that day, that plane was going to be hijacked. You know, last night, they were passing the whole entire story through different channels. And it was sad, you know, because you get to hear the conversations that they would have over the phone, these people that were in the plane, you know, and they would say, you know, hey, something's going on, they hijacked the plane, you know.